Hey there, everyone. Right now, we are going to work on Mia a little bit. This is the character Mia. We use Character Creator 4 to create our characters before we import them into Unreal. We are just trying to improve on this armor because we had a good model going, and for some reason, the armor was all funky. So there's a couple different versions of the armor that you can apply, or the qualities that you can use. There is a low quality and a higher quality. This currently is the higher quality. I had the lower quality on, and typically it works just fine, but for some reason this mesh right here was just super even worse looking than it is right there, because that doesn't even look great. I don't know. So what we're going to do though is try and improve this even more if we can. I think we need to increase the size just a little and then calculate the collision and see if that improves anything. I also see that there's some tearing here on this tunic that Mia wears. We're taking our sweet time with it. Let's see what we can do. And the tunic is, they're both, the pants are low quality and this tunic is low quality. Let's see what happens if we apply the high quality. I believe I changed some colors, so the high quality is way smaller to begin with. So let's just start by increasing the size. Let's see what we can get. We're gonna need to go pretty big. And then calculate some collision. Might even be able to go less than that, but I do think that's an improvement. And then maybe we change the colors just a tiny bit. But yeah, let's see what she looks like when she's walking. Don't mind that. Didn't mean to annoy you. She's got a swagger to her. There's some tearing still going on the tunic there. So, to fix that, we are already on the tunic, I believe. We've already increased the size pretty good, so just one did quite a bit. Let's see. There's still some. Right there. We're already at 0.8, so that's quite a bit, in my opinion. All right, at 1, it automatically removes it, and we calculate some collision just to make sure that everything is rocking and rolling. The pants are at low quality, but we're not really going to mess with them. And this seems to be much more improved than what it was. All of this armor was even worse looking than what that is. So, and when she's far away, you don't necessarily notice it as much. So, not bad. Let's put the Mia back into an A pose. There she is. Not bad. And then we will export real quick. And we use FBX, and we use, we can just do a clothed character. We don't need any of the animations. And we are rocking at 496 for the max texture. And then we delete hidden faces, which are anything that aren't really seen behind, like so her body and stuff would typically be behind the armor and clothing, but we don't need to see any of that, and we also need to make sure that she is not poking through any part of that. So we will create a new folder, because sometimes if you don't click delete hidden faces, it will actually allow the skin to still be poking through. So we go to Mia May. We name Mia May. And I already had 1, so I'm just going to put a 1 at the end of it just in case there's any screw ups when I try to import it over here into Unreal. Thanks for sticking around here, hanging out here, watching a little bit of how Imagine Bravery is put together. After Mia is completed, we are going to put her into this scene, And then I will show you what she looks like when you first import a character into Unreal Engine. And then we will call it a day. But now you've seen a little bit of how a character is created. It's rocking. It's at 72%. I'm not sure if maybe we're frozen, if we're just taking our sweet time. But in the meantime, I will just remind you, oh, there we are at 76. Awesome. That Imagine Bravery is hoping to release a demo here at the end of 2025. And then I'm hoping to allow a lot of y'all to try it out, and hopefully you guys like it. So in the meantime, though, it would mean a great deal if you subscribe to the channel and whatnot. So that would be awesome. And we've already got a Mia folder. What are we doing? Oh, wait, no, we didn't. So we will rename that real quick. And we'll call it Mia. Oops. And by doing that, it sent us over to a different display. Don't mind any of that. We're back here. We got our Mia folder. We're going quick. And we've got Mia May 1.fbx. And then we drag it into Unreal here. And we want our high quality shader. We hit OK. It's going to ask us some other questions here. And most of these are all set to what we exactly already need, which is like you use TO as or T0 as ref pose, and then we import morph targets, which allow the character to move our mouth and whatnot when we start animating the dialogue. So yeah, that'll be fun to see when we get to that point, and I can show you guys all of that. And it's just taking its time again. So once again, thanks so much for hanging out here and watching a little bit of Imagine Bravery being put together. Mia's got some pretty high quality textures. So she's rocking some 4K textures on the hair and on the skin. And I'm not sure what the actual texture size is on the clothing, but I know that it says high quality instead of low quality. So we shall see what she looks like. I should have taken a quick screenshot of what she was looking like beforehand, before I went and improved all of this, because you know what, I could import her and just show you, but maybe I will do that after all of this goes about. What would you guys do if you were me? Would you show you both options? It would take a minute. Let's just show you this, and then maybe I will do both options as the thumbnail. I will do a before and after, right? And then you can see what the difference is on her clothing and why I said, I'm going to try and fix this real quick. We're at 100%, but apparently it doesn't think it's at 100% completely, because now we're just back to 80%. Unreal likes to tease you a bit just like that, I guess. Get your hopes up, you know, and I've got a couple big programs rocking, so I don't know if that's slowing things down. I also like to use the word rocking apparently a lot. So yeah, all you cool cats, we are almost there. And it's because I probably got all this going. So we're just going to save this and exit out of that. See if that helps at all. It might not. It might just do a micro bit of helping out. I might even fast forward all of this. We'll see. We'll see when the time comes. It's giving us, it's going, you know, it's doing its thing. We don't want to rush anything. Trust me. Mia is super duper worth the wait, right? So yeah, here's my second plug for liking and subscribing to the channel. That would mean a great deal. Pretty soon you will get to see some of the voicing being recorded. We have a great talent to be our Scott. Yes, the amazing Mr. Steve Roberts. He has a channel known as Game on Ghost over there on the YouTube and on Instagram and on Facebook and on TikTok. Anyways, Game on Ghost is an awesome YouTube gaming channel where he allows you to view a ton of different games in a million different genres, and he provides some commentary. Sometimes it's just straight playthrough, sometimes it's hints and tutorials, and then other times, you know, maybe he's got his family involved. So yeah, he's got a lot of different things. We were just seeing what's taking the sweet time. We were so close. And I'm not sure. Maybe we will just fast forward all this. I said that twice, and then we are so close. Let's go, Mia. Let's not have to fast forward this. Let's just... all right, we got no name clash. Yeah, there was a name clash. That's okay. Do. And here's Mia. And yes, this is exactly what she looks like when you first import into Unreal, and it's a bright mess. But yeah, just looking in at the armor real quick, and these bumps and whatnot look a little better. They still do not look super great, wouldn't you agree? But what can you do? The cloth looks nice, you know, and the hair's got a weird shading to it. I'm not sure what the heck that's all about. Yeah, might need to improve on that hair. I'm not sure what this highlight is there, Mia. Other than that, oh, I love the eyes though, looking wicked cool. And let's just put her in the scene real quick just to see what she looks like right here. Drag and drop and rotate. And are you in front of this camera at all? And we'll just put this camera down. Look at that. Mia's there on camera. I don't know why I did a little accent, but yeah. And there you go. Looking cool, Mia. There's a little bit of a bloom on that camera, or a lens flare, right? How do I go? Oops. Isn't there a way to go right into viewing it? How do I see that? Perspective is camera, something like that? I don't know which camera this is. I have no idea. Yeah, so I'm not sure which camera it is. So we're going to go back to regular front. I don't know. Anyways, perspective. And then we're still piloting this camera. So, I forgot you can do that once you take over the camera. So there you go. There's Mia. Thanks, gang. I appreciate you guys hanging out here. Have a wonderful day. And yeah, this is her from the other side and from the side and there. Yeah, quick close up. And hi, Mia. Thanks again. All right, folks, like and subscribe. Have a great one.